channel. I know it's been a while. Sorry I haven't really been updating. Everything just kind of got busy over the last couple months, and honestly today was a busy day with car stuff, so I thought I would do like a quick car update. So Jeep got some new tires all the way around. My rears were actually still in pretty good shape, so I went ahead and just kept those. We got my buddy's Supercharged S2000 over here. We're getting ready to take this thing to H2O next week. So we are going to be doing oil, spark plugs. I think there's a coolant leak somewhere on one of these like hoses. Like it has like a little split in it or something. So we're going to track that down, and then we're probably going to wash it and maybe do some correction. If not, then I'm just going to put some bead maker on it pretty heavily and go from there. The car's actually in pretty good shape. It just needs to be loved. Like, I mean, this is faded, but they could probably use a repaint actually. And then the FD, guys, it's facing the other way. It's back on the ground. So as you guys can expect, the FD did drive the other day. I finally was able to get it started up. It did drive, it did go down the street and come back, no major issues. Definitely have a lot of stuff. Hold on one second. Definitely have a lot of stuff I got to work on, but still. But the car is pretty much together, guys. As you can see, the whole turbo setup's on, the wheels are back on, all the lines going everywhere. What I really need to work on is an alignment. We need to finish the mid pipe. We need to do like a flex section going into my catback and all that. It needs a boost controller. It needs a vacuum block for a whole bunch of vacuum lines, because like right now I'm feeding the fuel pressure regulator with this thing right here, right off the manifold. And I like vacuum blocks because it keeps it all in one spot. I have to test fit the 99 front bumper to see if it'll even clear this thing. Last time I did, it was not clearing down here, and I was having issues with the couplers. So we'll see. I also got to finish up some wiring on my fuse box relocation. So there's just like a lot of little tedious stuff, and I got to put the relay somewhere. So just a bunch of little tedious stuff to do. Bleed coolant, make sure everything's good. Find time, save money, go to the dyno, etc., etc. I need to mount my boost gauge when I end up getting it. I'm kind of doing like this this old school like external mounting, because I really don't like any of the this is probably a better pick of it. I don't like any of the pillar pods that are available. They're all overlays, and I'm like, if I'm going to do an overlay, then I'm just going to do an external mount like that and just make it nice. And that's what I did, and it tucks in nice. I kind of like that you can see the cables coming out. It just looks cool, so I went ahead and did it that way. Yeah, and then the whole car needs to be cleaned and buffed and resealed and all that. So just a lot going on. I have had a couple people just in the past of getting stuff around have not made me offers, but have inquired on how much I would sell it for, because they were interested. So you never know, if someone comes by with the right price, sometimes you'll let stuff go. But for right now, the car's staying. Oh, I also need to find a hood. I need to find a hood somewhere. So a lot of stuff, guys. A lot of stuff to do. Really got to get the Supercharged S2000 going. So I might do a quick video of me doing some stuff, but besides that, guys, everything's pretty good. I'm just glad that the FD is finally running and I can drive it. I've only driven it once. I definitely need to do it again. But yeah, so I wanted to give you guys a quick update, and stay tuned. You can see my buddy Justin has a valve cover gasket leak. This is coil number 3, and look at all that oil. He was saying he was starting to get a check engine light like around 4K RPM, and now I see why. I'm sure the oil was probably getting into it. I don't know if y'all can see it. So, gonna go run and get a valve cover gasket kit. So a quick update. Oil change is basically done. I just got to put oil in it. Found out that his supercharger belt's loose. We did that just a couple months ago. Don't know why it's loose. Had to go get a valve cover gasket, which I've already got the valve cover off. When I was taking the valve cover off, the car was leaking, or not leaking. The valve cover was flaking so bad that I was like, fuck this. I'm just gonna hit it with some airplane stripper, and then I'm just gonna recoat it. I'm gonna just probably scuff it a little bit, put a base on it, and then respray it red and slap it on. Call it a day. It flaked so bad, like half of it almost went into the engine. I couldn't believe it. So, and as you can see, like just pressure washing, more than half came off. It's just time. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then finish up the car. The fact that the belt got loose really upsets me, but it's coming along, guys. Airplane stripper, and then pressure washing, like getting really on it. Then I hit it with a green scuff pad, and then also with a wire brush. Now I have heavy duty oven cleaner. That stuff is awesome for getting rid of grease and dirt and oils. Super cheap. It's like $1 or $2 from Walmart. If you want to clean parts before you paint it, like that stuff is amazing. So yeah, I'm not sure what color we're going to paint it yet. Either gloss black, red, or maybe I'll go get yellow tomorrow for him, but it was so bad I had to do it. So more to come, guys. More to come. What a day, man. For tonight, so just to recap real quick, we did an oil change, which the oil pan bolt is back in and the oil filter is back on. It doesn't have oil in it yet. We're gonna do a valve cover gasket tomorrow. We're gonna put spark plugs in it tomorrow. I went ahead and fixed his wideband. The sensor went bad, so went ahead and changed that out, and then I fixed some wiring that I saw that was exposed, and then just like other little things. Valve covers over there drying. I'm either gonna sand it a little bit more in the morning or just wipe it and spray it. We're still figuring out a color. And then I found out that his supercharger belt's loose, so it's kind of like a two-person job. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that just yet, but that's it for tonight, guys. More tomorrow. Guys, the S2000 is all done. We knocked out the oil change, we knocked out the spark plugs, we did the valve cover gasket, we did the valve cover paint job, we tightened the supercharger belt, we, I believe, fixed the coolant leak. Then we had issues with it needing to be bled, like the cooling system bleeding, because the car was overheating for a minute. Took care of that, just drove it this morning to run an errand. Everything seems good. And then I just did a quick wash, a little decon, and then put some bead maker on top. So just has bead maker sitting on top. Should cure here in about 4 hours, and it's good. You know, this car is awesome to drive. Actually, it's really fun, and the supercharger kicks on just in the right times. It's a blast. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned.